Hello everyone, welcome to the channel Multi-Android Zone. In this tutorial, we will see how to parse Json data in Android application development. What is Json parsing? Json data parsing is one of the most common uses of Android application development. Json data is very lightweight, structured, easy to parse and much human readable. You will be given an URL with information encoded that you have to parse in your Android application. Almost all of the news feeds applications have to be parsed JSON data from the server. Now, what is JSON? JSON stands for JavaScript Object Notation, is a programming language. JSON is the best alternative to XML when your Android apps needs to interchange data with your server. Android provides supports to parse JSON object and array. Now, why JSON? JSON is faster and easier than XML. Unlike XML, it is shorter and quicker to read and write, and it uses array. Now, the example of a JSON array. Here, third passage indicates it is a JSON array. Second passage indicates that it is a JSON object or JSON node, and ID, name, salary, and all of the attributes of the objects or the nodes. Now, how to parse JSON data in Android? Using AsyncTask class, this class is used to perform background operations and publish result on the user interface thread without having to manipulate thread or handlers. AsyncTask is defined by a computation that runs on the background thread and whose result is published in the user interface thread. AsyncTask defined by three generic types called params, progress, and results, and it has four types called on, pre-execute, it invokes on the user interface thread immediately after the task is executed. Do in background params invokes on the background thread immediately after the on pre-execute finishes executing. On progress update, it invokes on the user interface thread after a call to publish progress method. And on post execute result invokes on the user interface thread after the background computation finishes. The result of this background computation is passed to steps as a parameter. Now let's see how to parse JSON data in Android application development. File, new Android project. Project name is Json Parsing. Next, select API level Android 4.0, API level 14. Next, give the package name com.tutorial.json parsing. Activity name is main activity. Finish. Now I'm gonna browse to main.xml. Change the layout, height and width to match parent. Orientation vertical. Android ID @ ID linear layout 1. Android background F1 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 and context is main activity. Now XMLNS tools is https://schemas dot android.com slash android.com/tool. Now take a list view. Take a list view. Android ID @ID is list Android layout height wrap content Android layout with is match parent Android tools list item is @layout row. Now we will have to create a new XML file called row.xml. We have to new Android XML file is row.xml. Here is row.xml. Layout width is match parent and layout height is wrap content. Android padding 4 dB. Android ID @ ID is linear layout 1 linear layout Android layout width is match parent. Android layout height is wrap content. Now we have to take a image view inside the linear layout. Image view, again take a linear layout, change layout width to wrap content. Android orientation is vertical. So what, in linear layout you have to take another linear layout inside linear layout, and inside this linear layout we have to take a image view, and we have to insert a new linear layout after the after this linear layout. So in this text view, Android ID @ID TV height Android layout height wrap content with now copy the text view inside this linear layout and outside this two linear layout, this linear layout and this linear layout, that's both these linear layouts end in this line. So here we will insert new 3 more text view. Now in image view we will write Android ID @ ID IV image. Height and width both are wrap content of the image view. Android layout margin 8 dp. Android source drawable IC launcher. And in this linear layout and inside the row.xml we have to write the text view. First of your text view is TV name, text is Tom Cruise, and text color has 66 CED, and Android text appearance is Android :attribute / text appearance, range text appearance large. So copy it inside the text view. And inside the next text view, copy text color change it to Android @ID TV date of birth. Now for the text view having the ID at the ID TV height, we will copy this and for the text view having ID TV country, copy this code, text color, Android text color has D64530 and text is United States. And for the last, outside the two linear layout, there are more three text view. We have to copy this code having Android @ plus ID, that is TV description,